what's going on, everyone? How are you doing? I don't know what's going on. The little chat box thing wasn't working. But hey, we're here. How's it going tonight? We got Elizabeth here. Hello, Elizabeth. And Reese. Sharon, how's it going? Reese, we don't have any treats. We don't have any. Oh, let's see. We got Junk Monkeys here. How's it going, Rob? How's it going? Kathy will be upstairs in just a moment. She is having a last minute margarita. So, Shay, how's it going? We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Julio, hi. What's going on? Bless your memory from tech. Reese, lay down, Bubba. We don't even have any treats. We brought all the MEATBALLS to grandma's while we were in Vegas. And so we don't have anything to give you anymore, Bubba. He is not excited about that. Monica, what's going on, Monica? Amy, hi. Kathy will be up in just a moment. Crystal, hello. Lil N, what's going on? We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. Kristen's here. How's it going, Kristen? Are you in Colorado right now, or are you on a trip? Chloe, hello. Reese, say hi. Come here, say hi. Chloe says hi. Oh. Watching while I'm working helps to keep me motivated. Thanks for hanging out with us. Awesome. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us for sure. Brooke, hey guys, this Colorado weather is driving me nuts. Hope you're all having a great night. I know it's super windy right now, and I think we might get a little snow tonight. I don't know. Hopefully no hail, because we have a rental car, and I don't want to have to deal with that. Welcome back. Missed you. Mandy, thank you so much. We missed you guys too. I know last week we didn't get to do a live. We were, I guess, was that Thursday? We were on Fremont Street one of those nights. I think it might have been Thursday. We were on the Trash to Cash live. So, Amazing African Violets, what's going on from Brisbane, Australia? All right. How's it going from that side of the globe? I don't know if you guys heard it. Hey, babe, can you bring some ice up for Reese? We give Reese ice cubes for treats sometimes. Maybe that'll calm him down a little bit. What's going on, Christy? Did you have a blast in Vegas aside from the computer deal? Yeah, we had a good time. It was fun. It was not long enough, and then it quickly became very, very long enough. But yeah, we had a good time aside from the ordeal. But what's going on, Christine? Tara, hello. Kathy will be up in just a moment, making some margaritas. Becky, what's going on? Vintage Viking Treasures, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Becky, go subscribe. Tommy in Seattle, what's going on? Tell us about Vegas. What was the best score? Sorry about the car situation. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it all once Kathy gets up here. We get settled in. I hear her on her way. Oh, you know what? Let me put on a little bit of... Thank you, dear. Did you bring ice cubes for the guy? In a shot glass. There's your treat. There's your meatball. Give me that. You got more. He's going to just leave it right behind me, and I'm going to step in it. Watch. Tell us about Vegas. What was your best score? Sorry about the car situation. Oh, your mic's not on. There we go. So you got it.
Raining?
Huh?
Is it raining?
It probably is raining. It was calling for rain. This was needed. Holy.
I put the correct amount, but I didn't stir it up good.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stir it.
But that's all the margarita mix, so we can't have a second.
Oh no.
Unless you just want a straight up shot.
No thanks. So best score. So we did a little bit of thrifting on the way out. So we got a late start, heading out of town, and we got to Vegas at like 2 a.m. because we did drive.
Do you think that thing's up here that you got?
No, it's in the garage. I might go get it. That was my best score, and I didn't even find it. What was her name? Jessica. I think her name was Jessica. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find her info, but yeah, at the bins, I'll tell you about my thing. You know, I wasn't really shopping the bins too much, but I was kind of greeting and meeting people and hanging out. And Jessica found your find. Kathy's gonna find what her best find. Yeah, your own find, right? And so Jessica was like asking. She found this thing, and she's like, "Anybody know what this is?" And I look at it, and I'm like, "What? You found that at the bins?" It was. It's a woodworking tool, and if anybody knows about woodworking, there's this brand, Woodpeckers is a really high-end brand for like measuring tools and stuff, like squares and all that kind of stuff. Very precision stuff, high quality. And she found this. It's like a panel. It's like 24 inches long, and it's for like marking a straight line on a panel. So it's got like a roller knife and like a
smile.
Oh.
I forgot to put it on Instagram.
And so I instantly saw it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want this! Can I have this? I'll pay you for it." And she's like, "Yeah, take it." And she wouldn't let me pay for it. And but I mean, it was like if you buy it, they don't make it anymore. It's like a retired piece, but it came in a set, and I'm sure the set was probably well over $300-$400 for the two pieces. It was missing the smaller piece, but yeah, I was super excited that she handed that to me, and I do want to support her somehow and maybe go buy some stuff from her store or something. But and we'll definitely shout her out on a video for sure. We'll shout them all. Probably get a list of everybody that we were with and put them in the description of one of our videos coming up. But you want to show what you found? What was your?
Yeah, I'm almost.
Oh, she's doing an Instagram post.
On Instagram. I haven't really posted any stories today. We've been running around all day.
Yeah, it's been busy, crazy.
In Vegas, this was probably, we only went to one Savers and then the bins, which I didn't really find anything at the bins. I touched a Carhartt jacket, a nice one at the same time as someone else, and I wasn't about to fight over it, so
yeah, I
let that go. And yeah, so at the Savers, I found these Irish setter boots, basically like new looking. These are probably around $100 flip. So, and then these are probably my best find. But we got these in Colorado Springs just on our way out. So they rode all the way to Vegas and back with us and did not get stolen.
Yeah.
But these are Ralph Lauren Purple Label.
Ralph Lauren Purple Label.
So, yeah. These are probably, I might get up to like $150. They're women's. If they're men's, probably a little more. But they're in great shape. So, yeah. I think I only got, at Savers, I got like 17 pairs of shoes. And on the way up, we stopped at Colorado Springs Goodwill and then Grand Junction Colorado Goodwill, and I probably got 20 pairs between those two stops. So not a whole lot.
Yeah. So I mean, I had a good time. We weren't really there to source mostly, but you know, like Kathy said, she got to source at a Savers one time, and we were planning on hitting maybe a couple on the way back, but then, you know. Kathy has to drink before talking to us. I didn't know we were that bad. LOL. No, it's been.
Did we even drink in Vegas? We didn't really.
I mean, I remember we had one drink while Dave and
they were just playing.
Yeah, Dave and Kevin were playing craps.
Played, so we got the drink for free and then spent $20 on playing at least.
Yeah. Dave spent like 15 minutes trying to explain craps to me, and I don't get it. I don't get it.
Maybe at one drink at the dinner, but yeah.
Yeah. We're not huge drinkers, believe it or not. Hey, y'all, welcome back. Happy Thursday. What's going on, Kelly? Hope you're doing all right. Watching the NFL draft. Hope Bryce Young was worth all my Panthers gave up to get number 1. I didn't even know it was the draft already, so that's crazy. Hopefully it all works out for you and your Panthers. Nadia says, hello, glad you guys are back safe and sound. Happy anniversary. We share the same anniversary date as you guys. Awesome. The 26th. Been 15 years. Reese.
The only reason we even got married in April was, and it was funny because was I about to graduate? No, I was only a sophomore in college. I was 19. Chris worked at Budget Blinds, and they were giving, well, they had a free business trip, and we weren't going to be able to afford a honeymoon. So we're like, let's just make our wedding right before this free trip and then call it our honeymoon. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it was crazy because that was April 26th, and then college finals were basically like mid-May. So it wasn't a good idea. But
I told you guys, I told you last time we have very, very bad travel luck. And I think that was, that came to be true again. Looks like you're still on vacation with the margaritas.
I just photographed 30 pairs of shoes. I'm tired.
Margarita night party. So sorry to hear about your break-in. Sending good vibes to you guys. Michelle, thank you. Thank you. It's just more stressful than anything. I mean,
a waste of time. That's what's most annoying about it to me.
And then today, so we got a rental car. We have rental coverage, which it's crazy. I mean, we could talk about it a little bit more later, but so it's just the back window, like the sliding glass door window that they broke, and they grabbed 3 bags. But since they broke it and there's shattered glass, I mean, we taped it up and drove home from there because we had to. But the insurance is like, okay, yeah, no, it's not safe to drive. So instead of like letting me drive it 10 miles to the repair shop, they were like, okay, well, it's considered not safe to drive, so we have to tow it, right? So we had to wait to get a tow truck, and now that, you know, now tomorrow I got to go figure out, I got to sit down with the repair shop, and they're going to go over the repair, all that for a window, you know, and there's some other stuff, like it scratched some of the paint, some of the glass scratched the paint. Our doors have like these solar shades that roll up out of the door panel and they hook up at the top of the window, and that was like closed, like the shade was out, and so when they broke the window they just kind of smashed the shade and stuff, and so that's just hanging, flopping down. So if it was just glass, I think we could have just had like Safe Light, you know, come and do it or whatever, but so it's like this whole big ordeal over like a, you know. So we got to get the rental car, which every like repairs are like on a 30-day like back order. So it's probably going to take a month for us to get a window replaced.
Pretty nice. So.
Huh?
So, but the rental's pretty nice.
Rental is our exact same car, just a newer version.
So it has a really nice display.
So it's got like wireless CarPlay. It's like got all these features. And now Kathy's like, I want a new car now, you know. But then Kathy came home today, and there's a chip in the windshield, and it's probably gonna crack. And like we're liable for all that crap. So it's just all this stuff. It's like, give me a break already, you know. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Chloe. Junk Monkey wants a margarita. Someone get this man a margarita.
Thank you for your purchases, Rob.
Yeah, Rob, thanks for that support, man. Think of you when I'm at the Dallas Benz on Saturday, Kristen. Did you go to the Vegas Benz? Yeah. I feel like I'm way behind now because we've been trying to catch up. That's how it is. Trying to catch up, and we're just more behind. Happy belated anniversary. Thank you. Going this Saturday for the first time at that one. And the one in Vegas or the one in Dallas? Dallas. LA Jen, hey, missed y'all last week. Hope the trip went well besides the car thing. It did. I mean, we hit 25,000 subs, which was a huge...
We've been trying to do that for months.
Huge, awesome feeling.
Yeah.
And right before we left, one of our latest video popped off. So, you know, it did really well. Excuse me. And so we had, I mean, it was like super high vibes going, hanging out with friends. And I mean, we were up all night. And the door downstairs?
Sounded like it.
Kids upstairs are getting up. But yeah, it was super fun. What's the other high-end woodworking tool company? I have a router dovetail jig. Router, there's a high-end router, maybe Incra. They do a lot of router jig stuff. Maybe there's another one. I don't know. I love finding woodworking tools. What did you find, Rob? Was there any?
A margarita on me.
Oh, Kristen, thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. So, Kristen, thank you so much for that margarita. Was there anything different about the Las Vegas bins compared to the other ones you've been to? Well, right off the bat, I feel like everybody was kind of angry at us because like half of the people in there were with with the trash to cash.
Just the normal people.
Yeah.
Don't want.
So all the regulars
A
were
lot
like
of
mad at
people
us.
there.
Yeah, they were mad at like Carrie and like, why'd you bring all these people? So
It was small. Like there wasn't. I mean, there was like a cart location, but it was like super full. So even there was carts available, but there was nowhere to really put your cart.
yeah, there's no cart parking. Yeah.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the way they rotated. It was just weird. Like I didn't know where to stand. You know, at your normal ones, you like know what to
Yeah,
do.
because
but-
ours you can like stand like right up against, you know, maybe like a foot behind the
Yeah.
bins. This one you all had to stay on like
And
the
they do
half
like
of
a
the
row at a
floor.
time at ours, but here they like did like the whole half of the building at once, but you all
Yeah.
had to stay on the other side. It was weird.
So each bins has a different, you
It
know,
was taking forever to switch them all.
thing. But it was cool. It was cool seeing another bins. How was ThriftCon, Kristen? I was in Missouri. ThriftCon happened, huh? I feel like didn't that just happen?
She went
I
away
mean,
right
like-
as we went away.
I know, but didn't it? I feel like does it happen more than once a
Well,
year?
There was one in Denver, I think. But
Oh. Kelly says, I love finding Purple Label. It's a dovetail setup jig for routers. I can't remember the brand. Maybe it was Incra. Looking for it at my store now, maybe. Rockler, okay. Didn't go. I'm in the Midwest too. I don't get it either, Chris. My husband and son were in Vegas when you were for a baseball tournament. Nice. Did they win? How'd they do in the tournament? How'd they do? Hello, good morning. Hello. Are you doing 30 a day now? So this week's been kind of hard to get.
I said I just photographed 30 because that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But yeah, today I did 15. Yesterday I did 15. Well, yesterday I did 20. But 5 of them were just my kids' outgrown shoes. So like they'll sell, but I'm not going to really profit off them. I'll probably break even or so. But yeah, this week, Monday, obviously we got home at 4 a.m. and then just did shipping from the 4 days we were gone and dealt with insurance. And then Tuesday, I feel like we just dealt with insurance.
Still dealing with insurance.
So I didn't
insurance.
get to list. Like I had planned on getting back to normal schedule this week and that didn't happen. So I was thinking about letting myself off the hook though and just starting fresh in May because I'm always trying to catch up to my own goal that I made for no reason other than because I want to stay on track. But I can stay on track and still give myself, if I do my listings tomorrow, 30, then I should be like only a week behind for the first 4 months of the year. And dollar wise, I've hit my goals. So I think I'm going to just say we're good and start over in May and do. I've been doing 105 a week, but I'll just probably do 100. So Monday through Friday, 20 a day.
Yeah.
That's my new goal, I think, going
20 a day.
in May. Yeah.
At least through the summer, maybe, because we'll have the kids in the summer, which is great. We're going to try to do some fun stuff.
Right. But 20 I can do in about 2 hours of listing, 1 hour of prep photograph, 30 minutes of bagging. So 3.5 hours, 5 days a week, I can do that. Not including sourcing.
Yeah.
So that's my new plan. We'll
And
see how it works
my
out.
plan is to try to do some solo videos that are targeted more towards flipping stuff to pay for the schoolie and then like doing stuff on the schoolie because I'd like to get working on that over the summer. So yeah, that's kind of what's coming down the pipeline, I guess, soon. Want a link to see if it's something good? Yeah, let me see. I'll probably just search your store. Or maybe, just post a link. That'll be easier if you haven't done so yet. Hi, Reese. Reese. Hey, little sweetie, honey, puppy, lovey. Where'd you go, Reese? He's like looking over, like the recaps pictures of your past anniversaries and grandma's so cute. Yeah, we've been
Funny,
together.
someone said you don't even age, but Chris is like a full gray-haired man now.
Yep, I'm like a boomer now. He went to see if the boys had any treats while mom and dad were busy. I'm surprised that ice cube kind of like worked. We might have to do do some more ice cubes. Congrats on the subs. Well, thank you. Couldn't have done it without all of you guys for sure. To go to one together soon. Go. Oh yeah.
Kristen, are you gonna go to that thing next Thursday? The Ben's meetup? I was thinking about it. It would mean I can't be on the live, so either you do the live yourself or we skip a live next
Would
Thursday.
you guys watch a live if it's just me and if Kathy's at the bins? Maybe you can like phone in.
No.
Like give us a live report from the bins.
No.
All right, back to you, Chris. Congrats on 25K. Thank you, Monica. Thank you. Kathy, do you ever watch The Hustle Couple?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I have.
I feel like I've heard the name.
Yeah.
I feel like they might have been in here a couple times.
Are they the ones that do the reseller show or game show or something? I feel like someone was saying that last time.
We need to watch more.
I know. I haven't watched anything lately. I'm just so distracted.
All right. I just looked them up. I guess we weren't even subscribed. So I just subscribed to The Hustle Couple. Amy's so informative about clothes and keywords. Let's see. Did they rotate shoes while you were at the Vegas bins? It is savage when they do. Yeah, they did. I mean,
It was one of the rows, yeah. And I did look through them, and I didn't find anything, though.
yeah, but there was, I mean, you got there as it was released, but like, I mean, it was pretty savage because like they were just like people just throwing them on their feet, you know, like
On
down
the
in front of them.
ground.
Yeah.
It's so weird that, like, throwing them on the ground is like, oh, those are mine.
Those are mine.
I took them out of the bin,
So
so
I
they're
threw it
mine
on the
now, even though
ground.
they're on the ground in everybody's way.
It's like in a normal real life situation, throwing something on the ground would typically mean it's not yours. I heard you got to meet Katie and Vicky. Does that mean you must go to the remix in Vegas now? We'd like to.
We would like to.
Yeah, we got to meet them there.
I doubt
Fun
we can make
people.
it happen this year.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we don't, like, we can maybe do FlipCon or that. I doubt we can do both. No, I don't want to travel anywhere ever again.
I know. Like, we're like traumatized.
It's funny. I literally was like the whole time in like the strip parking. I was like, our car's gonna get broken into. Our car's gonna get broken into, and it didn't. And then in the nice parking lot at brunch, where I was like, oh, this is busy. Literally, people are outside just waiting for the same restaurant we were at. Like a lot of people outside. You wouldn't think anybody would do something like that.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, like, there was a witness that saw the guy break into our window and all that. But it just happened so fast. It looked like he had a girl driving a white sedan, and they just like pulled up. He like snapped it or broke the window, grabbed 3 bags, and then got in and they were gone in like a matter of seconds. And it was so fast. Like the witness was like, I don't think she was like in law enforcement, but she was in some kind of, because she got like the license plate, well, half, it was like half or like a partial license plate, but you know, she was like, okay, this is the description. Like she took the description down, which was great and helpful, but you know how it is. Like they were gone. It was an out of state plate. Even the cop, when he came and was like, you know, like,
You really want to press charges?
right. Yeah.
Basically,
So
acting like it was a waste of time to even.
yeah. Like, don't leave your stuff out. Well, we didn't. Like,
No duh.
So, yeah, it's a poopy situation. Indianapolis bins, rotated the bins like that, and they also, and I did not like it. Yeah, it's weird how like they're all like different in their own way.
Yeah, I did not like how Utah did it either. And that's probably just because I'm used to my way, but if I started in that way, then I'd probably think our way is weird.
Yeah. Hope they go. Definitely going to the remix. Yeah, see, I would love to go to all of them, but we have to be very picky and choosy because we don't have.
Like, even if we had childcare, it'd be like, it starts to add up to a lot of money. And then, like, when do you take a real vacation? That's not reseller related.
Yeah. Awesome. Tommy Seattle's going too. Man, now I'm like wanting to go. I mean, I wanted to go to, anyway. Can't wait. I hit the thumbs up. Did you? Hey guys, hit that thumbs up. We got 22 likes, 115 people in the chat. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, do us a favor. Oh, 114. I scared somebody away. I'm sorry. I'll stop talking. Y'all were babies. Yeah, we got married 15 years ago. Kathy was 19 and I was
36. Just kidding.
21.
Yeah.
I wasn't a creeper.
You're a little bit of a creeper. No, just kidding. He waited till I was 18 and 3 days old till we started dating.
Look, I had no intention.
Our first date was November 19th. My birthday is November 6th.
It's not like I waited, okay?
I
You
know.
invited me to your birthday.
Yeah.
I had not thought about I'm gonna pursue this girl, right? She invited me to her birthday and I couldn't make it.
Rude.
So I was like, you know what? You seem cool. I mean, I can't make your birthday, but hey, you want to go get some chicken wings?
Seemed cool.
And so 3 days after her birthday, we went and got some chicken wings.
I wasn't cool.
She was not cool. She talked about divorce on on our dates. But no, that was, yeah. So our first date was 3 days after her 18th birthday, but it's not because I'm a creep. They unfortunately lost every game. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Is that the meetup thing Liz is doing? Right?
I mean, it's just like the normal Denver meetup. Normally the meetup's just like at the library, I think. But this time it seems like everyone's meeting at the bins. So I don't know. I don't think Liz is putting it on. I don't know if she's going.
Who's putting it on?
I mean, Sarah Styles is
Sarah's
kind of
group.
in charge of the Denver meetups now. It used to be Ebliss, but they passed it to Sarah.
Miss Q. Hey, y'all. Congrats on the 25K and happy anniversary. Thanks, Lil Miss Q. We appreciate
I
that.
just noticed the bottom of the chat. And hello and goodbye, Amber, in case you're gone before
Oh.
we get to your comments. So
I'll sweep down there real quick. Amber, thank you so much. Thanks for saying hello. We appreciate you very much. Can't believe I'm going to say this, but I really love the background music. Oh, is it too loud? I can turn it down.
what's up? No more ice. I have
It's
one
just a
more.
little to cut the silence.
Oh, it's
You
like a half ice now.
want- Ooh, Reese got his margarita too. Give me that. Give me that ice cube. Sometimes he waits to eat something until I say, give me that. I'm going to get it. It's like he wants some competition. The Hustle Couple just followed Junk Monkey on Posh. They're such a cool people. They came to Denver and we did a challenge together. Love them. Awesome. Can't hear it, but you're half deaf.
I can barely hear it.
Well, I have it turned down here so it doesn't go through the microphone, It's just some beats. Some indescript beats. Hello, host and co-host. What's going on, Shelly? Thumbs up. Watching from the Philippines. How's it going? How is it in the Philippines? Congrats on earlier, Miss Q. What happened? What did we miss? Oh, did I just skip over what it was? No? because this happened below it. You gotta hit the thumbs up and got a sale a minute later. Congrats on the sale. What else did I miss though? Sub. So would that be Liz O'Kane? Love her. Yeah, she's up. She's the one. That's the Liz, right? Yeah. Hello. So glad to see Reese is still around. He's sweet. Yeah.
What's up, sweetie boy?
You're really licking your paws over ice cubes? Can't hear, but I'm half deaf. New adventures in life. So we're closing our closet in the next month. Any tips for selling off inventory and items not listed? Live in LA. Boy, I don't know.
My first thought would be, well, if it's already listed.
She said not
depends
listed.
on if it's
items
listed and not listed. I always think about this, like, what if we just want to not resell anymore? I would just put on like a really high sale % off.
Yeah.
But then for me, like, obviously we have some following on Instagram, so I would share it there. I would share it on YouTube. I know that not everybody can do that. Yeah, like just running as high of a sale as you can, and then maybe for the stuff you haven't listed, I would try maybe like Play-Dohs, or depending on what it is.
Yeah, try to take it to
like
consignment,
or either just have a garage sale, or maybe post on Facebook Marketplace like a big lot, like a reseller lot, and hope someone grabs it, or even posting it on Posh as a reseller lot. Maybe try to keep it around £5. Just show a bunch of stuff in a photo and say £5 for. I don't know if you're just trying to break even or make a little bit, but
yeah,
if you're just trying to break even, you could probably do that easily. So.
Yeah, if anybody here is interested, maybe you guys can share Instagram handles, and maybe that can
Kelly's
connect you.
saying try haul sale. Yeah, that could.
Haul sale? That's a good idea. Reese, go lay down, bud. Go lay down.
He's technically laying down.
Thoughts on Posh's new beta program and new fees? The promoted stuff? I was thinking about it. I don't know how far it's gonna go. I feel like, well, the beta program might go pretty well, but they're not charging any fees for that, right?
Yeah, I don't really make opinions about things until they go for a while.
I don't know. Yeah, we're kind of like a wait and see.
We're not gonna do it or anything.
Yeah. I feel like we do well enough on Posh, and it's pretty much like we don't really have to get too involved with the stuff that goes on there. So, I mean, like, pretty much all we do is just have our closet shared, and we do reply, likes with offers. Reese, lay down, bud. But for us, Posh is pretty much like set it and forget it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it impacts our sales at all. But because didn't they get bought out? Like, this is not the original owners of Posh, so they got bought out. And so now they're trying to probably recoup some of their cost to buy the company, I think. I don't know. So I guess we'll see. We have skeptical thoughts.
Always.
I do. I guess I can't speak for Kathy, but
I'm always skeptical.
I'm skeptical
of everything
that
at first.
I just don't think it's gonna go over too well. I think my first reaction, and this I could change. I might see things differently a month from now, but I feel like Posh's fees are pretty high, and I feel introducing a new fee just does not go over well. So I guess we'll just see. But Junk Monkey shipped out his first Posh bundle today. Nice. Congrats, man.
That's what I love about Posh.
Sold a patch? But like how much? Like an awesome patch? Or was that your thumbs up sale? It was like a vintage like Nirvana patch or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Congrats on the 25.3K. How long have you been doing YouTube?
Just over 3 years.
We started.
Yeah, late March 2020.
We started, yeah, when the pandemic hit. So, COVID, like right when COVID hit. It was kind of like, oh, we have a little bit of extra time at home. Let's do that. Let's do that. I mean, it was more than just that.
Better to do than work for nothing for a year.
We're already working for nothing. Let's keep working harder for nothing. But no, it's been good. It's paid off.
It did pay off.
If I quit today, I'd be making a dump run tomorrow. Junk Monkey's just like,
Just
it's
give
junk.
all your stuff away. You wouldn't even like try a garage sale first.
Just like, oops, it was lost in a fire.
You
I don't know what
most of your
happened.
stuff
Insurance
at the
company.
bins, though, right, Rob?
Just got the Discord noti. Awesome. I didn't. That's cool. Works. I don't sell online. However, I just watch you for some fun. Live in Melbourne, Australia. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching. How did you find us? Because it's always fun to me.
Yeah.
If somebody's not that interested in reselling, and if you didn't like actively go out to search for a channel like ours, how did you come across our channel, Bella? I think that'd be interesting to know. Packing up a Posh bundle now. Buyer got 15% off 3 items automatically, then asked for another 35 on top, plus fees. Shouldn't have accepted it, honestly.
I get that.
Yeah,
I
sometimes
always accept.
we
If
do.
It's like
you know,
anywhere kind of decent.
we kind of feel sometimes just that accepting creates action and movement.
Yeah.
We kind of, without any kind of proof, we kind of feel like it.
So at least
it
on
helps.
Posh, when you do a bundle, it like shows, you know, if you sell a single item and they offered a really low price, it shows that low
Yeah.
price forever as you're
What you
sold. But like
accepted.
in a bundle, it shows like I think your list price
The
has
original
the sold
price.
price. So you know you made less, but if someone's searching a comp or searching your closet to see what you've sold, say like a pair of Nike shoes, they don't see you sold them for like $10.
Mm-hmm. Tandy with the fees, it's like 70% off. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some more good comes out of it. Lowball offers are getting out of hand due to low starts on live selling. Reselling is changing. It's always changing. Everything's always changing. I don't understand Posh. Might look that up. Is it like eBay? Yeah, it's a selling platform. It's a little bit different.
A little easier, I think.
It's
don't
not
think
really
you can
auction
really
based.
use it in Australia though.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I
just
doubt
Canada
it's.
and
I doubt
US
it's
right
available in Australia. Might just be North America. Maybe just even Canada and the United States. And even between Canada and the United States is kind of very different too. All right, he's back. It was my thumbs up sale. It was a vintage police patch. I would never sell a cool Nirvana patch. I'd keep it. I know, right? Me too. Mrs. Monkey, sorry, won't let me have a garage sale. I actually get most of my inventory from regular garage,
Regular
Goodwill.
You would just donate it all and take the loss. I guess it's a write-off, huh? If you get out of the business.
Yeah. Only go to the bins when I'm low on inventory.
Yeah, some days I'm like, man, I spent too much on inventory this week. I want to lower my cost of goods, but then I always regret going to the bins because I don't find as good of things. So even though it's cheaper, it's like not as good or yeah.
Found you on the tube.
Did you just search up like?
Did it just come up like across your
just
your
randomly,
homepage?
or did you ever like search how to make money online or?
Sorry, we're like interrogating you.
I mean, it is interesting.
Where were you the night you found Ginger Marvin on YouTube?
Because so many people say that they're not resellers.
Yeah,
and I would not think they.
I think it's cool. I mean, and I get it. You know, I watch a lot of channels that I feel are not things that I'm super interested in, but it's like, well, I guess I'll try this out, and I'm like, oh, this person's kind of neat. So I get it. I wonder what it is so that I could take advantage of that and get more views. Well, I hadn't had a lot of sales this week, so hopefully it will get more moving. Yeah, that's the hope, right? Hopefully it's not a complete kick in the gut. Found you guys not long ago. I was wondering what made you go to shoes more than clothing, or did you start with shoes? Actually, originally Kathy really started with kids' clothes
Yeah.
and shoes.
And then I was like, man, I really like selling the shoes the most.
Yeah.
So at this point, I was really just selling on Kitizen, I think, maybe, and Mercari. But yeah, kids shoes sell really well on Mercari, honestly. But yeah, so I started a second Kitizen shop that was shoes only.
Yeah.
Mostly because my strategy on Kitizen back then was list a bunch of stuff, like really cheap stuff, like Carter's, Gymboree, anything, and then run like a 50% off for sale, hoping people would bundle. And you know, I'm making $5-6 an item, but people are buying 4, so I'm making at least $20 to $30 profit on a sale. So that was my strategy, but I didn't want to sell the shoes for that cheap because I was paying like Once Upon a Child prices. So I was like, I'll just start a new shop. And so yeah, I started a little kid shoe shop on Kitizen, and I realized at that time I like shoes. And then we found Poshmark, we found YouTube, and then we're like, oh, let's try Poshmark. And then we found List Perfectly. And then I was like, okay, I'd always been scared to do eBay, but I was like, okay, List Perfectly. I already have all my items in here. Let me just try to post a few to eBay. So then I started doing that. And then just kind of evolved. You know, I always knew I liked shoes. It was fast. It was easy. And just, yeah, this year specifically, I'm like, I really need to get my process fast. Like I could work all day. Like I like working, so,
Yeah.
and I would just keep working all the time. But I'm like, okay, I gotta.
She quickly realized that like busy doesn't always mean better, right?
Right. So I'm like, okay, yeah. If I'm gonna keep working, I want to at least like maximize
Efficiency,
my profits and everything. But I still try to put a cap on it. You know, 105 a week is what I've been doing, but. Yeah, I like shoes. I'm still good with anything else too, but the shoes are fast. Like I said, I can list. I mean, my 15 today took me an hour and 20 minutes to list. And yeah, I don't know. I just like them.
Cal, thanks for subscribing. Peach says, hey guys, I'm a quiet subscriber, but I really enjoy your content. You've inspired me to do more with shoes. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Even we love the quiet ones. We love the active ones. Guys,
That
we do
being said,
appreciate
I
all
did
of
buy
you.
like 10 pairs of men's shorts today.
Yeah.
I also found some Arc'teryx shorts, but someone cut the size tag out, and I wasn't about
Jerks.
to just go by measurements because I found them in the men's, but I'm pretty sure they were women's, and yeah, I just wasn't gonna try to do that.
How much were they wanting for it?
$4.99, but
So, guys, did Kathy make a mistake? Should she have
I
bought
mean,
the size tag cut
no.
out of Arc'teryx?
that would have been such a hassle.
But it's Arc'teryx. I'm asking. I'll let them
know.
decide. What do you guys think?
I mean, they
Should she have
probably-
bought them?
I wouldn't, no matter what they say. I've already told myself if it doesn't have a size, I'm not buying it.
Amy misses seeing your clothing hauls.
I miss it too.
Bella says, it just came up and I thought he's cute. Who, the dog?
You're so cute.
Reese is a cute boy. I saw you were normal people and thought, let's go with that. Also enjoyed your organizational skills. Well, awesome. Glad you're here.
I do think that's why a lot of people probably were like, oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. The banker boxes were somewhat different.
Yeah. It seems like a lot of resellers, I don't know, this might sound rude, but are not too organized, right? I don't know if that's, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm not, it's not to offend anybody. It's not that.
Not even like not
Right.
organized differently or like
Right.
it seems less efficient.
No, I think reselling that, yeah.
But then we
reselling
always
is
get
a,
comments like, why don't you do it like this? This could save you a few seconds. Or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and everybody does it how they want to do it.
yeah.
It's not like I would have came up with the way that you came up for us. So.
Sorry, you can unsubscribe if I offended you. I'm so sorry. It came out a little wrong. Just, I feel like reselling, it's easy to try to scale up the listing and sourcing and all that. But I feel like the organizing and like getting all the back end stuff, that's not as easy to scale up when you're just kind of starting out. So
You can't really scale up unless you have a good inventory.
So did I save myself? Sorry. I was thinking the same. Maybe it's all shoes from now on, or hey, well, you know what? There's gonna be some videos of me finding stuff, and it's gonna be weird stuff. It's gonna be whatever I find. I'm gonna be looking for everything.
Yeah, it's just hard because, like, I like looking at clothes too, but I can't. I can pretty much say for sure how long 15 to 20 shoes will take me, no matter what they are. But versus
Shoes
clothes, I don't know how long they're gonna take me to measure, to lint roll, to fold. All those things they're different always. So
shoes are very consistent. Yeah. Right.
Everyone needs them. They pretty much know what size they wear.
There's always a lot of shoes.
Yeah. I also like that. I just like the way our thrifts have them. They're just on the shelf, so you're just scanning them with your eyes. You don't have to flip through them all. It's fast. Yeah. I don't know. I really like shoes.
And, like,
I know it's boring
it
to
could
like
just
see
be,
over and over.
It could just be where we're at too. Like, I think if we were in a place where you could find consistent, like, vintage shirts, t-shirts, right?
Well, I feel like we have some really good clothes. Like, even on the men's shorts
athletic
today.
clothes
Like, I
do
found
well.
like a ton of men's shorts. Just two rounder rack thingies. I found so many shorts. So I know we have good clothes.
It's just a different process.
Yeah, like these shorts are gonna sell for 25 to 30 a piece. Most shoes are 30 to 50 a piece. Sometimes up to 100. The chances of me finding $100 clothing item are a lot slimmer.
That's true. They're more like a big ticket item.
I feel like I've been finding a $100 pair of shoes at least once a week recently.
Yeah, and you know, like you were saying, measuring. You don't really have to measure shoes.
And I don't have to measure clothes, but I don't want to get questions all day long and then ignore them or. No.
I feel like shoes are a lot easier to consistently. Like, if you just did shoes, you could get by with like 2 different size boxes, right? For like 99% of your stuff. You might get some tall boots, whatever. You might need a big box, but like for clothes, if you got shorts, little poly bag. If you got like a sweater, like big poly bag. I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's just. I feel like there's more variation in size. Materials are a lot hard. Like, there's a lot of materials in clothing,
but there's so much lint rolling with sweaters.
Mm-hmm. It's like wool sells really good, but
at least like $50 if I'm gonna do all that.
Yeah. But you know, like if we find a wool sweater that you can make $200 on, what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy it, right? So. Fellow Texan near Texarkana. Is that a real place? Texarkana? Never heard of it. Just subscribed, hit the button. Thank you for the awesome content. Thanks. Terpy. Thank you. Do you find many shoes, or are there times you don't and lean toward clothing?
I usually can walk in and thrift and come out with close to 10 pairs. Today, when I said I bought shorts, I only found 2 pairs of shoes, but I go to this Goodwill like every day or every other day, so I'm not surprised I didn't find a lot. But yeah, if I were saying I list 100 to 105 a week, I can pretty much always find that just in the springs here. So
yeah.
I'll probably go sourcing Saturday morning for half off day and at least get 50 pairs that morning.
Bella said, yes, Reese, the cute boy Reese Bear. He's like ignoring me. All resellers are extremely jealous of the organization. Guys, you don't need to be jealous. Anyone can do it.
I won't tell you what my organization was
Anyone
like
can do it.
Which I thought was good too, but it wasn't. When you think about it, just all the hanging racks and stuff we had going on here.
Yeah.
It's just, space has changed a lot over the years.
It has. And I want to put a lot of time, because I do want to have an inventory video come out. It was going to be one of the things I was working on like this week, and if I wasn't having to deal with all the insurance stuff, but yeah, just to kind of explain the process of, you know, how we've come to our situation and the steps that we've gone through, and the reasons why, we've gone with our system, whether it's because it's easy to expand, it's easy to move, all the pros and cons and all that kind of stuff. And I really think the initial thought that people have is to put like things together, and I think that's a mindset because we all shop at stores that put like things together. If you want a pair of jeans at Target, you go to your men's or women's section, you go to the jeans, you find the brand and you find the size and all that, right? Like, but it takes you like a lot of time to go find that pair of jeans, right?
Yeah.
The back end of Target, I used to work at a Target doing stocking. You would search an item and it would tell you what bin it was in, and you go find the bin. You didn't like look for the item. The bin, the jeans could be right next to the can of peas. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just kind of like changing the mindset is kind of the goal. Don't have that conversation with Kevin. Hey, you know what? Kevin's never going to come around. Kevin has his own system.
Kevin, I don't know how he remembers where everything is, but it's amazing to me.
He's going to get a bonk on the head one day, and then like the whole empire will crumble. I love selling shoes. I'm in the Dallas area today. I went thrifting and found some awesome shoes. Nice, Becky. Love to hear it. Totally have the Ginger Marvin organization going on here. I'm a little OCD. Nice. Use Ginger Marvin organization now. Been a reseller for 24 years and finally feel like this way is best for me. Whoa. That is a huge compliment. Thanks, Christy. I tell people all the time, you can't have stuff unless you have a place to keep stuff. I like that. I like to have a place for everything, but I also like to have things. So like,
I don't. I
find this
little to no things.
Yeah, especially because I do think I have some ADHD, and like I'll get super interested in a topic or whatever, and I'll want to explore it, and I'll like watch hours and hours of YouTube videos about it and all that kind of stuff.
You don't have to buy things about it.
Sometimes I do. It's like, oh man, because as a reseller, if you find something that is worth money and it's in that weird niche, then you're like, oh man, this thing's like 10% the value of the, I'm gonna buy it just in case. For instance, I watched a lot of like Forge and Fire. I was like, man, I want to like get a little forge in my garage. I'm a woodworker. Like it'd be like a cool little thing. I can make my own chisels and stuff like this. And on Facebook Marketplace, somebody was selling a railroad tie, and I'm like, I can make a little anvil out of that. And it was like $15.
Sitting on the side of our house.
It's been sitting in my driveway for 8 years. I'm going to make an anvil out of it someday, hopefully. But if not, I'm going to drag it around with us for the next 50 years.
I think so when my aunt passed away, when that was 8 years ago now, we had to go to California to clear out her whole house.
Yeah.
And she was, when you walk in her house, it's always clean, orderly, neat. You wouldn't think there's a whole lot of stuff in there, but when you like really get down to like clearing out a house like for good, like everything has to come out.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff, like just in.
She kept a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean it's normal stuff, but it was just like a lot. And I'm like, I don't want when we die or kids have to like go through our house. I don't want all this. They have to go through all this stuff. That's a lot of freaking stuff.
But then it's like
But then it's always just shoved in the closet. Why do you even keep it for all these years? Like you don't use it. If we don't use it, why do we need it?
We have been kind of clearing out our closet, which I almost regret now.
Why?
Because we lost all of our clothes.
I mean, mostly you've just gotten rid of like your undershirts anyways.
So yeah, that was one of the tough parts about the bags getting stolen in Vegas was it was like I packed almost all of my good clothes that I wear, and so they grabbed our dirty laundry bag.
Our very nice
which was a nice leather duffel that was probably worth $250.
Yeah.
That Kathy found for $20, right? It's not a huge loss, but it was a nice bag.
It was a nice bag.
And so, we're like, dang, we're never going to find that again. And it took a long time to find all those clothes that I like to wear, This is probably one of the only shirts that they didn't get because it was clean and I brought it, but it was in our clean bag. So yeah. I like to have a place for my stuff, but sometimes I'll let it slide. I'll get the thing anyway. I'll find a place for it. I'm one of the unorganized resellers. I really tried to get things together, and the small changes I've made have made a huge difference. Nice. Yeah, I think that I want to try to focus on that a little bit too, like how to get from unorganized, doing like little baby steps, and then getting to being fully organized. Like map out a process for people to follow. Because once you get organized, it's a lot easier, right?
It's easy if you start with it or just keep it going. But I
Yeah.
mean, when you made me the inventory system, I probably already had 1,000 items in my own system that I just made up, which was mostly we had hanging racks up here, and I had clothes hanged on hangers that were numbered.
Yeah.
And then shoes I just had piled in bins, which honestly was horrible because they would sometimes get damaged by the other shoes on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it was still like bin A, bin B, whatever. But like 20 pairs of shoes are in there I have to dig through whenever they sell. It was a horrible system when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But when he made the new system, he bagged it all up for me pretty much. And it took you a good month, I would say. You didn't do it like all day or anything.
No, it took a while. Yeah.
But if I had to do it while keeping up with my daily listings and everything, that would be impossible.
Yeah, I think there's like two methods to go about it. You could either like stop listing, focus on it, and hammer it out, and then be even more efficient when you're done, or just take it one bite at a time and kind of like set up little, you have 1,000 items, do 50 items, figure out how long it takes you to do 50 items, block that time out, all that kind of
Or
stuff.
hire someone for a day or two,
Or
for pay them
hire a
an hourly
teenager,
rate.
yeah.
Get a friend, buy them lunch, I don't know.
I feel like shoes definitely sell better, more consistently. Yeah.
Yeah, they sell through pretty well. I don't price. Sometimes I price them pretty high, but I always send offers and I try to price them pretty reasonably. But I also try to find ones in pretty good condition. So
Clothes are very time consuming. Yeah. But they can be worth it,
they can. Yeah, like that Bryn Walker dress the other day. Bought it, listed it, sold it the same day.
Yeah.
For $60. Didn't do anything. It was super wrinkled. I literally just sold it wrinkled.
Yeah.
Folded it up wrinkly and put it in a bag. But yeah.
Right there with you, with the unorganized, but every little bit. You know what? Every little bit does help. And, like, it's almost like Dave Ramsey, like you start the snowball, you do a little bit here. Eventually, it's going to become easier and easier. And then you're going to be like, why didn't I do it this way to begin with, right? Hi, my thrift stores are overflowing with stuff. Have you ever been thrifting in Orlando or surrounding areas? No, but we know some people over there.
Oh, yeah. Where did I go thrift when we were in Florida? More like Fort Lauderdale.
We were in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. I mean, we went to Orlando for the cruise, but we didn't.
I don't think we stayed in.
I've never been in. Where does the cruises take off from? I don't know if I've ever been in Orlando. I've thrifted in Fort Lauderdale, and what's the other one? I don't know. I did not like thrifting in Florida that much.
Where do the cruise ships go out? Is it Orlando? I think I was in Orlando, because that's where Disney World is, right?
Yeah, but I feel like we've never been there.
I've been there
Miami.
Oh, it was Miami?
Probably Miami.
Was it Miami? Maybe. Reese is snoring. He's barking in his sleep. I wish I had a Reese mic.
He's so loud. I don't want to disturb him.
His lip is going.
I'm gonna have to pee.
For me, yeah. Go ahead. I'll take care of some stuff here. I have a water.
I know you have 3 waters.
No, I have 2.5 waters. Chrissy says for me, keeping organized is the hardest part. I got it down once stuff is listed, but it keeps the process part organized. But keeping the processing part organized, that kills me. I feel like Kathy gets a little bit behind there too. She, like right now, she has a lot of stuff she needs to bag so that we could put it in inventory. Because she's trying to hit that goal of 30 a day. And yeah, there's days where you don't get to do all the work that you want to do. And then you still want to do 30 listings a day. It's easy to fall behind, I think. But, you know, I think just getting in the mindset of it's just part of the listing and you have to do it. It might be hard, but it might be what's needed, you know. I might save this for when she gets back up here. Kathy, when you're looking for shoes, how new do they have to look? I went today and found a pair that was in good shape. The rest scuffed. The rest were scuffed or too pricey. So, Joy, Kathy, I would say for every shoe that Kathy buys, she looks at between 30 and probably even 50. Maybe not that much. Maybe about 20 to 30 shoes for every pair that she actually buys on a good day. So like if she goes and gets like 10 pairs, she looked at, you know, a couple hundred. You coming back? All right, you can answer this question. So Joy's asking, when you're looking for shoes, how new do they have to look? I went today and found one pair that was in good shape, and the rest were scuffed or too pricey.
That's a good question.
But I was saying you probably look.
It really just depends on so many things. Like
So she'll spend more if a shoe is really nice.
yeah, well, so like these on clouds, I just photographed these. The bottoms are kind of worn. They're a little dirty, but they're on clouds. They're suede, so I didn't wash them in the washing machine or anything. But so these I still picked up because they're on clouds. But if these were like Skechers or something, I would have passed based on wear or dirt or something.
So the higher value of the shoe, the more scuff it can be.
So like
a little
Skechers,
bit.
you know, like I sell a lot of Skechers.
Yeah, they have to be pretty good shape.
I pass on a lot of Skechers because they're dirty or really worn down.
But there's a lot of Skechers on the market, so you get to. I mean,
so Skechers, if they're like new, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, but you find like a lot of Skechers, compared to on clouds. So
on clouds, I still have to pass sometimes because they're usually pretty worn. Like
yeah,
but even with how worn those are, they'll still probably get at least $50.
Yeah.
Whereas Skechers brand new, I'll get like 30 to 40. So
it really kind of just depends.
Factors,
a lot of factors. The brand, the value.
I don't like cleaning, so unless I'm okay listing it dirty, I'll pass on it, no matter what the brand is. If it's too scuffed, even if it's a, you know, like Tory Burch, Fry, whatever, if it's too scuffed to where I think it won't sell as is, or it's too expensive, or then I'll pass. It's hard to explain. Sometimes, like, you would think I'd buy something, but I would pass for a silly thing.
Look, Joy, I live with her.
He'll bring me like
I've lived with her for 15 years. I have sourced with her now for 5.
He'll bring me like, you brought these before. I'll be, yeah, but this one tiny flaw is gonna stop me from buying these ones now.
Sometimes I feel like with Kathy, it can matter. It could just depend on the day. It could depend on how many shoes she has to list.
It literally depends on that.
I mean, she's got like this Google algorithm going on up in her head, and it's
how
like,
much have I spent on sourcing this week?
Yeah.
Literally, there's so many factors.
So many factors.
That only I know because it's all based on
sometimes,
myself.
And I'm 100% convinced of this. If she found it, she would buy it. If I found it, she'd be like, no, I don't.
It's probably true.
You found that. I'm not going to get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob says, I found you because of your banker boxes. I do pallet flipping from a camper, and I have ramped up and started to use a storage unit. Bob, that's awesome.
Banker boxes for the win.
I mean, banker boxes was it was just like, there was a reason, because it's easy. Literally anybody can go buy bankers boxes today or tomorrow. It's very utilitarian, right? But you don't have to custom order a box. They're a good size. They're available at any Walmart or, Office Max, or does Home Depot. I mean, there's probably 3 or 4 places within 10 miles of you that sell bankers boxes. Or you can get them on Amazon for pretty cheap. They're $2 a box. Yeah, they last. I didn't think they were going to last this long. Ours have lasted.
I haven't had one rip yet. Guy bought 30 more last night at Walmart. They're $18.74 for like a 10-pack. So
yeah,
$2 a box.
So Originally, it was kind of like an experiment. Like, if this works, then yeah. But it worked. So, yeah. Uh-oh. We got a raid going on. Sunny raided us.
Sunny.
We got people saying raid. Sunny sent us. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Sunny. Yeah, we got to meet Sunny finally. Sunny's an awesome guy. I feel like Sunny just knows everybody.
He does.
And we just like don't know anybody,
Right.
so he's like, "Hey, yeah, come
Well, I feel like we know people, but like, yeah, we can't put a face to. I don't know. So many people were like, "Oh, this is who I am," and I'm like, "Oh, hey," but like I wouldn't have realized it if they didn't say that.
Yeah. We got all the Sunny peeps here. What's going on, Nana Tink, Wanda, Red Dirt Picker? What's up, Letty? Hello. All right, Sunny. Thank you. Thank you. There's the man of the hour. What's going on, Sunny? So good to meet you. Rating from Las Vegas. We had fun. It was the last, like 2% of the trip that was rough.
Gosh, can you imagine? We thought about renting a car to drive there. Can you imagine if that happened to a rental car?
I don't know. Reseller cartel strikes again. You guys can strike anytime. You guys are all welcome here. All right, let's see. Thank you so much. Thanks for all popping in. We're just talking about shoes. We had a couple margaritas, so
I had one.
well, we
margarita,
each
but
had
it was
one,
pretty-
so we
I'm
both
feeling
shared
it.
I get it.
This is the only amount of alcohol I had put in it. Just one taller shot glass, but I'm feeling it.
Big Thrift Philly, what's going on? Everybody's hopping over here. Wow. Let's see. I get it. I'm 3 months into my reselling journey, and I already have 3 returns. Super annoyed. That's a bummer.
How many items have you sold? You sold 300.
If you sold 3, that's rough. Really,
honestly,
really,
even
really
if you
rough.
sold like 30, that's still pretty good. You sold 27 with no.
Rachel's rating us too?
Rachel.
Oh my goodness. We got Rachel and Sunny rated at the same time.
I saw Rachel was doing a bunch of giveaways in hers.
Yeah,
today,
anybody
and I
get some
think
cool stuff
hers
from
was
Rachel?
Also, I feel like she said she was doing. Rachel, was it your last live for the summer or something? You taking the summer off?
You taking the summer off?
And is that just of
Fireball,
lives or
what's going
just
on?
a,
Holy
like
cow.
all the way of YouTube? Or I can't believe it's almost summer. We literally have
my gosh.
4 weeks for our kids to be in school.
Yeah. Our
Lots
kids get out at the
to
end of
prepare.
May. It's
Yeah.
coming up quick. Holy smokes, guys. Everybody.
I'm excited for the gym to open the outside pool.
I'm trying to click on all of you guys, but there's so many. Such a huge raid.
Thank you guys.
Oh, we're just hanging out talking about shoes and organization.
And how much Las Vegas sucks.
YouTube raid.
I mean, Chris's cars got broken into in Colorado Springs multiple times, so it happens everywhere.
I'll tell you one time it didn't get broken into, but I locked my keys in my car one time when I was living in an apartment. What?
Oh my god.
What?
Why are you?
Love from the Rachel crew.
I buy shit. Christopher, I think is your
yeah,
name,
I was
right?
gonna
We've
say your
seen
name's
you.
Christopher.
Holy cow, man. What?
Thank you.
Dude, thank you. Guys, everybody give a bunch of hearts in the chat for Christopher. Holy cow. What was that for?
Sunny said, "Holy shit! Holy shit!"
Oh my
That's how I'm
gosh.
feeling.
That is
Unnecessary.
so
and
generous.
very
Holy
kind.
cow.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, hearts in the chat. Hearts in the chat. Okay. Okay.
Mary, thank you.
Love
Mary,
you guys.
that's super generous, guys. All the hearts in the chat. Holy cow. Sorry, I've had a margarita. I just finished mine. Kathy's trying to kill me with that thing.
I'm trying to like stay focused. There's so many things
I
happening.
know.
It's going so fast. This doesn't happen.
Our chat's never moved us to. We have 194 people here. All the love in the chat. Holy
I'm
smokes!
trying to see if Rachel answered about like.
Are you trying to see? I can't see anything in the
know.
chat. I'm like literally. It's like flying by so fast. This was funny. Guys, my chat just got wiped, so I don't know if there's any questions that I can answer anymore. Next week, raid me. says Sunny.
Yeah. What time does your live start, Sunny?
Wow.
Well, not that we could raid you first if yours starts before us, but I could put in my story and.
Christopher says Sunny, lol. Christopher, thank you so much. Cheers, man. Appreciate that support very much. Guys, keep the hearts coming. That's huge. Huge. And Mary, thank you too. We had Kristen earlier, bought us a margarita. Thank you. Holy smokes. Looks like I have a question here. Let's see if I can get through this. Did you ever see yourself where you are now? If you could tell yourself something back when you started to get here faster, what would you tell yourself to do different?
I did not ever see us getting even to here. No. I did not. I mean, when we started YouTube, like our kind of goal with it was to like make enough per month to pay for a house payment, which we got it to that pretty much. And then, well, house has kind of doubled since then, but I still think we can pretty much like cover what we make on YouTube would pay for a house payment. So that was our goal with it, and we did it. So I feel good about that.
Yeah.
What was the second part? I don't know. If you have
so if you're talking YouTube, I kind of agree with Kathy. If you're talking reselling, I'd probably say, I don't know, just keep going. I know there's a lot of things in reselling that can kind of like get you down, like a return or like a bad buyer that, you know, whatever.
Oh, I just assumed it was about YouTube.
I mean, I'm just assuming either or, right?
Yeah,
DBDB, thank you so much for subscribing.
When I started reselling, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna sell some things for fun to pay for Starbucks. That was my original goal with it.
Becky, we got a bunch of subs. We got Becky. I think I missed a Joe. Thanks for subscribing. The Eclectic Element. Guys, thanks for hitting that sub button. All the support tonight. Thank you. But yeah, Londi, I'd say, yeah, just like bad reviews, don't let them kind of get you down. Everybody gets a bad review. Everybody like loses an item. It's almost like it's like your rite of passage. You have to do it. You have to make mistakes. You know, you learn from them. Oops. You just keep going. Don't let the little things kind of get you to where you don't keep going. I think that's because there was a lot of times early on where we like let little things that we consider little things now kind of get us into
Literally
this.
a return would like ruin my whole day, and I would like not list my items, and I would just
or
be
like
all
a
sad
bad
about it.
feedback or something simple, right?
Whereas today I double sold an item and I literally just I refunded it right away. I was like, so sorry, I don't have this item anymore. I forgot to delete it. Done. Just go about my business. Years ago, that would have literally took me for a tailspin. Like,
Yep. Christopher says, you're very welcome. Very, very generous, man. Thank you so much. Hey, my boring reseller life's here. What's going on? All the colorful hearts.
what in the world?
What?
You need to stop. We gotta go. Every time people do this, I am like, we gotta go.
We got this notification early, man. What? All right, yeah. Toot.
Reese, you're gonna have meatballs for the rest of your life and the next dog that we have's life.
Guys, you know what you gotta do. More hearts in the chat. Like, load it up. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say, man.
I know. Christopher, this is
like,
too much.
The dog just over there, like, sleeping like a zombie. Treats for we just ran out of his treats, too. He's like, we got on these meatballs, and it's like crack for him. It's like...
I don't want to buy him more.
I know. We're going to have to get him some milk bones or something. We're gonna get him some milk bones. Dude, thank you so much. What? YouTube keeps holding
really?
the heart comments for
Weird.
review? What? Oh, probably because it's like spamming all the... Oh, YouTube, come on. It looks cool on my side. Do you see this?
I see him, yeah. It's making me smile.
I know. Making the mods work overtime, approving all those arts. Sorry for hijacking your chat. What?
What? I'm sorry, I missed your... I was trying to come in your live when it started, but I was really trying to get my items photographed for tomorrow because I'm so behind.
Crafty Songbird, thanks for subscribing. Mary, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys.
So many new names is making me happy too.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at these cute hearts with the eyeballs.
These ones? With the like blue hands?
Amy.
What?
They're like,
quit.
I mean, they're like approving all these.
I honestly don't know why.
That is funny.
Is it YouTube itself or is it like Stream Elements is doing it? Angie's here, man. The chat is moving so fast. I'm having a hard time keep up. Oh man, guys, thank you so much for that support, Christopher. It's Streamlabs. Let me try to hop in there real quick because we need these hearts.
Tommy needs a raise. Every mod gets an extra 1 million points that do nothing for them.
Wait, is it Streamlabs or Stream Elements? Oh, I hope I don't have to. Okay. So like when we got our car broke into, we had to like change all of our passwords and stuff, which, oh my gosh, that's been a nightmare.
That's like the worst part about it all.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot stand changing passwords.
And like I use like strong passwords and like unique passwords for everything, and it's just been a nightmare. Chatbot. Spam filters. Is it? All right, let me pop up this chat. Did you guys get new laptops already? We got Kathy.
I did because I really use mine every day, and I've used it. I'm actually pretty. This sounds bad. I love my new laptop because it's way faster. I could tell it's way faster already. Yeah. It stays charged a lot longer without replugging it in. I do think the insurance is going to cover at least our electronics, so I don't feel bad that I had to go buy that. I mean, I felt bad the day I did it. I was like, man, I don't want to.
So we had this extra policy on our insurance for electronics specifically. Yeah. Which I don't remember doing until she mentioned it, and I was like, oh, okay. Whoa. Okay.
You need to stop.
Okay.
I feel like we got to refund all of these.
Yeah. Hope this helps.
This is not
Dude,
okay.
no, please. Christopher. Please.
I'm about to cry.
Listen.
This is too much. This is like way too much. Like the first one was
Yeah.
like way too much.
Yeah.
Like even like $10 that people have been sending is too much.
Guys, it's very like please. Insurance should be covering stuff. So
I know Christopher loves giving. I've been in lots of chats where he's very generous and it just feels weird.
I'm literally speechless. Thank you.
I know
please,
that doesn't feel like good enough to say
please
thank
no more,
you.
please. But thank you. I forgot what I'm even doing.
We were talking about if I got a new laptop or you didn't. So yeah, we will definitely pay it forward. Ugh.
Sorry, I'm trying to get
Chris, where's your speech?
my speech.
Chris, you should have a speech prepared.
I'm speechless. I should.
About to just
never
go
been
get the
so
bottle of Patron and bring it up here.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, guys, everybody.
Whiplash time.
I want to get it to where you guys can keep sending hearts because, but I don't see anything on here that says to do that.
Susan, just when we went to Vegas, someone busted our car window on the way. We were literally on our way back, just stopped for brunch, and so we already had all of our stuff in our car. And someone busted the window, took a couple of the bags out, all the good bags, the ones with all of our electronics, and then one with our clothes, and then, yeah.
But guys, insurance,
yeah,
we're working through it. It should cover it. So please, it is a pain in the butt, but even if insurance wasn't covering it, we're good. Okay, we're good.
We will survive for sure. There's a time in our life where this would have been the worst thing ever, but yeah, I'm sad that this happens regularly to people that probably don't have even our insurance even covers our rental car. You know what I mean? Other than time, we're really not out much of anything.
Yeah, so thank you. It is awful, but look, it is what it is. It happened. Like I said, we're fine. We'll get through it. It's a little stressful, but it could have been so much worse, right? And even what it is, it's we're more than blessed enough to be able to manage and take care of it all. So guys, thanks. We'll definitely have to pay that forward. All right, we're gonna have to ask a question so that you could talk. Kathy,
what do you guys want to?
Kathy, okay. How did you become such an expert on shoes? Was it the sales that had determined that for you?
I wouldn't consider myself an expert, that's for sure. I
mean, you've sold literally thousands of shoes.
No, I know, but I still learn a new brand every day. I feel like I look at reselling differently. I'm not just out there looking for stuff I can sell for $100 a pop. I literally I'm thinking of it more as a full-time job to where, okay, I'm going to list 15 items a day. I want to sell approximately $300 a day in profit. What can I do to do that? And to me, I feel like I can do that with shoes, even with Skechers, even with $15 profit items. I feel like I can do that. So shoes are easy. Most of them have a model number on them. Skechers has a 5-digit number. So you just type it in Google, you copy paste your title. It takes less than 5 minutes to put up a listing. So yeah, I'm saying Skechers just because it's simple. Everyone can find them, but obviously I sell a ton of brands of shoes. But yeah, I don't feel like I know a lot about any of them. I just know how to type a model number into Google, and yeah. I don't know if that answers the question.
Christopher says, everyone have a good night. It's my bedtime. Christopher, thank you so much. Thank you. Super awesome of you. Very much appreciated. Very generous. Have a good night. Whew. Here's another question. All right. Mary asks, what are you guys planning to do with the upstairs space now that you have moved your inventory?
Rent it to somebody else.
Yeah. So Mary, the big grand plan is to, we're hoping to buy a house this year, another house.
We were hoping to call the mortgage
Yes,
place
that
this
was-
week. That was our big goal this week. So.
With tax season out of the way, all that, like the next big project for us to work on outside of reselling in YouTube was to get a pre-approval and maybe start house hunting or just starting the process, right? Because the goal is for us to buy a little bit of a bigger house, maybe have like a basement somewhere that we can bring our inventory back in, work, possibly.
I kind of don't want to.
We've had some unexpected things as far as like the pleasure. It's been a pleasure of having everything in the storage unit kind of like distanced away. Like having that definite difference between home and work has been a real blessing. I don't know, like a real difference. Kathy is more efficient when she's working. What?
I'm looking at Christopher's last comment.
What'd he say?
Sorry, I was half listening to you.
No, we're done. We're done for the night, guys. Yeah. Hit us up on Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. No,
got a house to
seriously,
sell, though?
Christopher, go to sleep. Good night. Thank you.
Have the sweetest dreams ever, please.
I hope you have as good of dreams as our dog is having right now. I hope you dream that you're running through a prairie, chasing a gopher. I don't even know what he's probably dreaming about meatballs rolling down a hill or something. Good night, Christopher. So yeah, the plan is to buy a house, live in the new house, rent this one out, because we're self-employed. This is what we do full time, and real estate not investing, but like buying a couple houses, having them paid off, is our retirement plan. We want to have, 2, 3, as many houses as we can get, by the time we retire to kind of fund retirement. Then when we, move on from this life, we'll, pass them on to our kids. That's kind of like our big, life goal, I guess. Retirement plan. Is it retirement plan a life goal?
I mean, like you have to plan to take care of yourself for life.
But we don't have employer that is matching a 401k or all that. We're not. That's our plan. So this is kind of like the next big hurdle.
I feel like it's been taking forever to get to it.
Yeah,
and I want it to happen.
And I know we're already like ahead in some ways, because this house is paid off and all that. So, again, we are very blessed. We're good. And so, yeah, that's the next step. We're going to try to get a mortgage, get another house, get that to a point where we could either rent it out for profit, get this house renting out, and then, just get that ball rolling. So, we're not bringing the inventory back up here. That's for sure.
Not in this house.
Not in this house, and maybe not even in the next house.
I really like the storage. We've been talking about.
Yeah.
I don't think I want the stuff back in even the new house. Like I don't want it inside my house.
I
but
think
we thought maybe a shed.
If we did a shed.
Yeah,
because then you got the whole YouTube element too.
And it's separated enough to where I'm not feeling like I have to go work right now.
Yeah, but I feel like a shed is enough detachment, but it's also close enough to be beneficial. But, again, like we live in a city where that's probably not going to be very likely to be able to get a big enough shed to hold our inventory unless we move on the outskirts. And I don't think we're ready for that just yet. So, yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Cottage Keeper says, I'm so impressed with how quickly you list your items. I'm so slow. Hey, look, it's taken Kathy a long time.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 5-6 years now. So.
Mm-hmm. Guys, there was a time before Photoshop or Photo Room.
I was so particular.
Before List Perfectly, before Posture VA, before we had all these apps that kind of do a lot of the things that we do. Kathy would manually white out on her phone. So she'd take a photograph and then erase the background.
took
of
so
each
long.
photo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
Photo Room just changed that overnight. Which, if you're not using something like Photo Room and it's something you want to do it like right now. Which, hey, List Perfectly has it as part of their plan. So,
And even still, I only do like the first photo now.
yeah. I see Q put Christopher's Instagram in the chat, guys.
Yeah, everybody follow.
Yeah, if you don't follow, do we follow?
I hope so. Ever since like we would watch Monday Night Lives with Joey and Drew, I noticed he was always in there, and then and Rachel.
Super generous fella.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he also sells like the craziest things, like most amazing flips ever.
Here's another thing. I just started and I spent hours doing combs at Goodwill, and I feel I still do not know much about shoes. You have been an inspiration to me. Thank you.
I mean, I feel like that too about myself. I really, once you sell a few pairs of any given brand, you're like, okay, I know I can at least get, say, $30 for this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say if you're really just not sure, just grab the shoe, Google the model number, or even just put it in eBay. Say like these Irish Setter boots, I would just say Irish Setter. There's probably a 4-digit code in there. I'd put that in eBay. See how many are listed, sort to sold, see how many are sold. Try to get the sell-through that way, and then, if the sell-through's fairly high, I would then look at the sold comp. And yeah. To me, I care more about like sell-through than necessarily how much it's going to sell for. Like, I'd rather buy 3 pairs of Skechers, sell them for $30 each, than sit on a $100 pair of shoes that might sit for like a year plus.
Kathy, I'm still selling kids' clothes, but not making enough to cover kiddos' expenses. Tips to switching to something that makes more money.
Just do it. I don't know.
Shoes. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I just say shoes, but
even if you could just do kids' shoes. I know Kathy does like batches of, she'll go to like a Once Upon a Child when they're doing like a big summer sale, or like what's that kids convention?
Yeah, JBF. I haven't been
JBF.
in a while.
So I don't know. Kids' shoes are a lot smaller, and they don't. I feel like.
Yeah, I know we started that was kind of how we got into all this. Well, even YouTube. Like when we first started YouTube, I was mostly doing kid stuff, and I still like kid stuff. I almost bought this cute little peak sweater today, but I was like, okay, I don't want to buy clothes. I want to buy shoes.
Maybe,
I mean,
if you're not
just,
already
like,
doing some adult shoes, maybe try a couple.
Would you lose money if you took what you have to like Once Upon a Child and just take what they'll give you, and then maybe use that money to buy a few, not even shoes necessarily, but like just a few nice clothing pieces that you can sell for 50 plus, and then just kind of, what is it called, where you just keep
Snowballing?
Yeah, snowball it from there. Or take the money, go get a nice bins haul or something. We had a comment on one of our last videos, like, our $2,000 weekend video or whatever. What was the comment like? Were you accounting for all the money that you spent or whatever on new inventory? Which obviously, if we sold $2,000 in a weekend, that's just like the big gross number. Where was I going with this? The way I see it is like, okay, I already know how much I spent on inventory now, but like when I started, I snowballed it so much in the beginning to where like I feel like I've never like spent more on inventory than I'm making.
Oh yeah.
Obviously more than I'm making, but like more than I'm making and being able to pay all of our bills. And I don't know how to explain it, but in the very beginning, obviously I didn't need the money right away, like my profit. So I was reinvesting it like the whole time. Like I had several thousands of dollars at that point to then do a big store with, I guess. If you could do something like that, maybe sell off the kid stuff that you have and then just kind of start snowballing it into something bigger.
Rachel, good night. Enjoy your supper. Thank you so much for the raid. And have a good evening. Thank you so much. Yeah, you are going to FlipCon, right? You're speaking, right?
Yeah, I really hope we're gonna be able to make
I'm like, if I'm like 99, well, I guess I should say 90% sure. 90% sure we are going to FlipCon as well. So we'll see you again soon, Rachel. Hopefully. Otherwise, we'll just have to sell the kids and then we'll go anyway. Is the screen blurry for us doing all the hearts? I don't think so. Is it still blurry? Hopefully it cleared up a little bit.
the last comment. Or Jerry Springer died.
Did he?
I guess.
Like today?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How old was he? He was pretty old. Let's see. Today I did an inventory on all my shoes. It had been a long time. I found over 15 pair that were not even listed.
Cancer, maybe.
Cancer? Oh, that's a bummer.
So, 1944 is when he was born.
Dang, he's like in his...
79. So he lived a pretty good life. Well, a pretty long life, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people live... I feel like late 70s is pretty good at this in time, right?
Especially, I mean, cancer, that's...
Like, I don't know a whole lot of people in their 80s.
Pancreatic cancer. It's a bummer. Yeah, it was today, huh? Dang. Susan says we are retired now, trying to survive with Social Security. Yeah, that's, something that we don't really want to rely on. And yeah. You have a beautiful shed paid for? Nice. Lori says, I'm searching garage sales right now, and there's one tomorrow called No Kitchen Sink, Everything Else. Seems like you should go to that one. All right. Wait, List Perfectly has a background removal? Yeah, is it the base plan?
I don't think the base plan has it. I think the other two do.
If you're on the plan above the
49 or
base,
69, yeah.
it is actually photo room.
Built in, yeah.
It's they work together, so you could use photo room through List Perfectly, and you get like.
Which is nice because when I was using it before List Perfectly, I'd never paid for the photo room, so I was doing the thing where I was like manually like doing this to the thing at the bottom, whiting it out.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Really, Little Miss Q is the one that helped you get started. Awesome. Q has a tattoo of us, of a banker box that resembles us or represents us, which is crazy.
We thought, we were scrolling through all of our pictures yesterday trying to find some cute. Oh, someone bought something. Is it one of you guys? Anyways, we were scrolling through all, when it's the anniversary or something. I was looking for all those photos I was posting. And then we saw the picture of Miss Q's leg. So I was like, oh, that was so fun.
Yeah, a little banker box, and it has a little Reese's peanut butter cup for the Reese Bear. Is it only 50? I thought it was like 500. Have the most amazing tat or 40. Yeah. Hope you could budget FlipCon. Yeah, I'd love to see you again. Hopefully you can make it. Oh, Christopher says, I was laying down and all of a sudden my phone was making noise. Thank you everyone for the new Instagram followers. Awesome. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Kelly booked FlipCon tickets. Nice. I'm going to get to meet you, Kelly. Women's shoes are definitely not my forte. Men's shoes are slow rolls. Other things are a whole lot easier. You know what? That's fine. You know, you find what you excel at and do that, I think.
And I love men's shoes the most, so yeah, I think everyone is different. Men is also my highest average sale price at $46.84.
Let's see. I had a shoe return because the customer felt that it was a bit too tight. I refund in full, including the shipping, but felt really bad about it. That is a bummer. Yeah, we don't accept returns.
Depending on what happened, if they put in a return request and said didn't fit out, we just decline it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess it just depends on your policies. I had one the other day that put in for a return that said, changed my mind, and I just declined it. Sorry. You should have changed your mind from someone that has free returns or paid returns.
Mary says, sleep sweet, friends. It's family time now. Good night. See you later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh. So I guess I didn't realize. I thought it was so $1,500 for the pro plan and only $50 for the business plan per month.
That's business the 49.
I think the mid tier.
I was gonna say I know I don't run into a limit, but yeah, we have the 69 plan. So
Yeah.
and I guess maybe I've never done more than 500 in a month. So. Because I
Courtney,
only do the main
contacts. What's
photo.
going on?
Hey, Courtney.
How you doing tonight? Kristen says, "Have such a great night, gang. Ben's day tomorrow for me, so I need to get my sleep. Get rested, ready to go to the bins." Kristen, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
I haven't been to Ben since Ben's missing. I really, other than
Our
Vegas,
Ben's?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't miss it. I don't. I
Laura-
was getting sick of it.
Lori says, "I like men's clothing better than women's for sure."
I like men's
I feel like men's is a lot easier to kind of get a grasp on, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot less different kind of styles and stuff.
I'm just sending some eBay offers.
Plus, I feel like men are a little bit less likely to return if they don't like it or something. Yeah, I have my entire leg done in reseller tattoos. Did it to celebrate 1K subs. I can't wait to see what you do for 100K, Q. Yeah, it's crazy. I have a picture of it. Do you care if I show a picture? I guess if I find it. Can I show your leg on the live? Show it. All right, let me find it. I gotta scroll through. Man, how far back?
Cool.
All right.
Send some offers.
Chrissy says, "I still haven't found anything I excel in when listing."
I mean, I don't love listing, but I really am. When I'm gonna say I'm lazy, and I don't. It's not like I'm a lazy person in general. Obviously, I could work all day and do stuff from morning to night, but I'm lazy as in I like to do things as easy as possible. And
Yeah. She got that from me.
yeah.
All right, I found it. Let me do this. I don't know if you can see her leg. She's got every one of those little individual tattoos. And then I'll zoom in on the banker's box with a Q and that's a little Reese's peanut butter cup. You got Cha-Ching King there. Let me see. Some of these, you got Profit Monsters there, little monster.
Speaking of Cha-Ching King, he's almost at 25K
Guys,
subs,
yeah,
so let me
is.
put his thing in the chat.
Yeah, he's not here. I think he's on a little trip with Melody. If you're not subscribed to
He's
Scott,
at 24.9.
Cha-Ching King, guys, if you're not subscribed, if there's, yeah, let me get off my big fat face here. There we go. Go subscribe to Scott if you have not yet, because I mean, I don't know if they have cell phone signal or wherever we're at, but it'd be cool to help them get there.
Yeah, that was like the funnest thing is that we did it in Vegas and like we got to be around other people while it happened, and like now we'll always remember we hit 25K when we were in Vegas before we got our car broken into.
Jimmy's here. The old school flips finally got to meet Jimmy. Kathy's met him before.
Yeah, met him before.
How about the no rules Vegas bins?
Was there no rules? Because I felt like there
felt
was
like
too
there
many
rules.
rules.
I got yelled at.
Right, they're like back
Not
up.
really.
I'm like, how? What? How much more can I back up?
All right, I want to stalk Scott's YouTube to see if it crosses over by tonight. If you subscribe from here, leave a little comment on one of his videos
Did he
or
say
shorts.
he was gonna? You said he was gonna do a live once he hits it.
I think he's doing a live when they get back.
Okay.
Not catching King. It's like some deep sea fishers. Cha-ching King. All right. Yeah. If you happen to have not subscribed yet and you want to leave a comment and let him know that Ginger Marvin said to come subscribe and to get you to 25K, you will not regret subscribing to Scott. Scott's an amazing guy. He's got a lot of cool knowledge, and he just wants to see everyone succeed. So,
And he's a real good person.
he's a good
general.
person. Yeah.
A good human.
We got to meet him. I got to sit down and talk with him, and he has the Ginger Marvin seal of approval. That was a stamp, like on seal. Let's see. Queen Yuri says, I was so looking forward to going to FlipCon this year, but we are going to South America and won't be back in time. Oh no.
Next year.
Maybe next year?
Or you can go to Boss Reseller Remix.
Yeah.
Or there's probably like five
Probably
others that we don't even know
a lot more
of.
resellers. Let's see. 17 hours straight. 14 and a half hours was needle on. Oh my goodness. That's dedication. Junk Monkey sells women's shoes faster than men's, but probably make a little more profit on the men's.
I was looking at my spreadsheet. Yeah, so this month I've sold 134 women's shoes, but 34 men's shoes. But yeah, the men's are just a little bit higher price.
Chrissy says that's not lazy. That's
obviously
smart.
I find way more women's shoes.
I wonder how far into the 900s he is.
I know. I wish we could see that.
Work smarter, not harder.
Well, last time I checked on him, he was at 24.8. I keep checking because we were like, not in a competition, but I kept saying, Scott, you're going to hit it before us. So like, I feel like I checked just a couple days ago and it was like 24.8. So it's going really fast. I think he'll hit it today. I was just thinking, she said how many people started yawning after I just did. I didn't mean to yawn. I'm sorry. I feel exhausted this week though. I don't usually.
I wonder why.
I know. I normally could just go. I don't get that tired.
Guys, go subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to refresh every couple minutes and see. We got Caring One's got a subscribe. Nice. What is FlipCon? FlipCon is just a little convention for flippers. And And so if you know who Harry Tornado, Josh and Haley, and then Caleb over at Phoenix Resell. Is it Resell or Resale?
I think it's resale.
Resale? So Phoenix Resale. They did an event last year. We got to go. That's actually where we met Scott. We met Q. We met a ton of people. And it was super fun. I will say I would go much more. I'd be much more likely to go just for networking and like meeting people. If you've been in reselling for a while, it's pretty.
Yeah, I mean the information.
The information it's all stuff you can get online for free. You know, if you're just going for information, you're probably better off just watching YouTube.
I thought it was fun just hearing people's different stories and perspectives. Like
we still learned, right?
But yeah,
But
it's not like
we were there much more for meeting people. I mean, there was probably 300 people, and we got to meet so many awesome people. Yeah. So that's what FlipCon is.
Like they were saying, were they saying they were going to do more like breakout sessions this time?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at any of it.
I know they added an extra day this time. Last time it was pretty much one really long day. So
I'll say, like every time, because I tried to make a point to try to sit down around somebody I didn't know or recognize, just to try to like learn and meet with people. Yeah. And not everybody knew who we were, so it was kind of cool to just like I felt like we had a fun time sitting. Every person that we sat down with, it was like instant friendship, right? Like we had some kind of connection. Right. I remember one time we sat down at a table and we were like, we were both lived in California, and it was like we all like lived within like 20 miles of each other, like 3 different groups of people at some point in our life, right? So it was kind of crazy stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, and Q, I didn't even know she was going, and she just showed up one time. Like, and we're like, whoa. We haven't heard from you. She kind of went MIA a little bit for some.
I think like I saw her in the parking lot. I was like,
is that?
I'm like, whispering to you in our car that nobody can even hear us.
Don't let the theft ruin that memory. No,
I won't.
I mean,
honestly, it's already like, it is what it is.
Yeah. It happens,
It happens a lot.
I'm
honestly,
more.
Yeah. Even our waitress was like, "This happened to me. They broke all of my car windows," and I feel like it happens in that area a lot. But I know just in general, yeah. Like I said, Chris has had his actual car broken into in the Springs here a couple times when he lived in apartments, and it happens. I know on our gym page, people are always like, "My car got broken into," so that's always scary.
Yeah, it happens to a lot of people.
Night, Amy.
Scott is the best. Is there a video of Chris getting yelled at the bins? I didn't really get yelled at. It's just somebody could look at me funny and I'll be like, "Don't yell at me." Yeah.
He doesn't really like bins.
I'm so non-confrontational.
He doesn't like being around a lot of people, which we're talking about FlipCon, and that was fun.
I'll tell you, like I was so worn out of FlipCon, but I mean I had a great time, right? I don't generally like being around a lot of people. Yeah. I do kind of get like some level of anxiety and like.
I feel like even this last weekend, we had a lot of fun at Vegas, but like I feel like we're maybe exhausted from just talking a lot.
Yeah.
We're not used to it. Obviously,
Fremont Street was a lot to take in.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of people just drunk.
There's a lot of people. I mean, there's moments where I was like, okay, like sometimes I'll just get this feeling of like being cornered, and I like to have like a an escape route.
That road also felt like it was never ending. I was like, how much longer
and
are we
gonna walk?
Where are we going? We were just walking for fun.
I'm like, my feet.
Hey, we got 20,000 steps that day.
Sonny's got his ticket to FlipCon. Don't ask about the flight, car rental, or room yet.
Be careful if you rent a car. Don't get your windows busted.
Get the insurance, right?
Definitely.
It's like I always like pass on the
I
insurance.
know.
Now
Well,
I'm
I
like,
mean,
maybe it might be
technically our
worth it.
insurance does cover it.
Yeah. Artful Journey's
Can you
got hers
imagine
too.
USA having to cover our new rentals, like a new windshield on our rental car after having to cover our broken window?
Yeah, did we tell you about this? So we got the rental car.
We kind of did in the beginning.
And right now, Kath, like on our way home today, Kathy's
went
like,
to
"There's a little
Starbucks,
chip."
Got back in my car and noticed.
Was this
a little
crack here?
Which they had us walk around the whole car with them. You know, they're like, we didn't notice anything, but go ahead and look over the car, make sure there's no deep scratches and everything. Anything that you notice, let us know now.
I don't think the crack was there. I
don't
think it
think it
happened
was.
while we got
Which
it. But
is-
it's like we've had it literally less than 24 hours, and there's like a little like centimeter long crack. And if you live anywhere where it's like you get a lot of chips in the windshield,
Like
which is
both
like
of our
colder
actual
places.
car windshields are broken anyways.
Yeah.
This
But
is a rental, so.
I don't want to have to pay to replace the windshield. So tomorrow morning, I want to take it to Enterprise. Be like, hey, you know, what do you want me to do? I could take it to a little. We got a lot of those rock chip repair places, and just to get it fixed and all that. So pain in the butt. That's what like it's been ever since we got home. It's been like one thing after another of just trying to deal with insurance or, you know,
I'm thankful he's doing
changing
most
all the
of that.
passwords. That's been a nightmare.
Yeah.
I keep thinking, oh crap, there's this other thing that I need to change the password to, and then I'll go change it.
But not only do you have to change it on your phone or
Yeah.
computer, like literally every device you own.
So back in the past, I would change a password and then I would like text it
Yeah.
or Facebook
don't wanna
message
do
it, which is
that.
not very secure. Don't do that. So now I'm not doing that. So now I'm manually typing in the passwords on all the devices. So yeah, I'm like being super paranoid.
He is. I've never seen him like this.
It's got me, guys. It's
does.
got me.
You keep like you got a random call today and you're like, oh my gosh, what if it's the people that stole my computer? I'm like, what is that? I mean, I get like that you're stressed, but I was like, why would this be the people that stole your computer calling you? That doesn't make any sense.
Tell like what I'm worried about is like, hey, I got into your Gmail account and I'm gonna hold a hostage until you give me, $20,000 or whatever. And I have like that happened when I was working at a school district. We had ransomware one time, so it's like it happens, and I've seen it happen. So, and then we also live in a time when there's AI, and I've been hearing these stories about people generating AI voices of like there was a story about they stole this kid's voice, this like 16-year-old kid. They called his grandma, and the grandma was convinced that her grandchild was calling her, and she wired him like $5,000 because he was like in whatever. But it was all because it was AI. It was like, so we live in this time, which if you don't have like a family password, I recommend doing it right now. Figure out a password that only you and your family know. That way, anytime you have if anything goes on, you say, what's the password? And if they don't answer it, then you start questioning whether or not it's real. Because we live in a time with this AI, especially us, we have thousands of hours of YouTube content with our voices, right? They could just plug it into some AI program and then type in anything, and then it'll sound like us, right? Yeah. So I'm paranoid, guys. I am paranoid. Let me see. I'm like way behind in the chat now. Not like I was ever really caught up, but Scott is such a good one on YouTube. He and you both deserve the 25K. I think he deserves it a little bit more. For somebody like, when we were talking in FlipCon, like he's like, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm an older guy, he's been a teacher for a long time. So social media is not really like, but he was like almost born for it. Like he's really good at it. Scott is definitely great people. Is he there yet? It'd be really cool if it happened. No. Good night, everyone. I was part of Sonny's raid. I hit the like button and subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
God bless everyone with many successful sales. Enjoy the live. Wanda, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you very much. And thanks, Sonny, for sending her over. Probably has nothing to do with the tequila. Wait, am I missing? Did I forget something?
Robert, I'm putting Rob Junk Monkey's thingy in the chat because he does a live on
Tuesdays,
you guys
right?
all rated
Wednesdays.
us. I want to raid you guys, Sunny and Rachel, back, but obviously they always start before us, so I don't know how we could do that. But Rob has one on Wednesday nights, right? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I guess that's not tomorrow. Anyways, this is Rob's link right here. He's also close to his 1,000 subs, which is a very
cool.
important milestone in YouTube world.
Rob is a cool man.
Yeah.
Is he here still? I haven't seen him in a while. He's probably like, all these hearts. I'm going to bed.
It is late.
It is.
Where he is. It's probably
he's an hour up earlier.
I mean, going to bed at 9 does sound pretty nice.
I know, right?
We've done that a few days this week, and it felt pretty good.
Oh, let me see. Sonny said, when I saw you two at the Trash to Cash dinner, I thought, they look so peaceful. I got to go ruin that and say hi. No, man.
We were just chatting.
Laura.
Still here. He says 6:30 p.m. Pacific on a Wednesday.
Yeah, guys, go follow Junk Monkey. Very knowledgeable when it comes to reselling. I don't know about anything else. So no, I'm just kidding. But no, he sells quite a bit. So
everyone sells such cool stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm over here like, not that shoes aren't cool. Obviously, I think they're cool, but some days I'm like, man, how do you guys even know about all these things that you sell?
I didn't see it, Matt. Bearded PokeTubers here. Thank you so much for the
Wow.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Where's FlipCon? It's in Charlotte. Chris has my back. I got your back. I got it. Arizona Pebble City. Yeah, we got a lot of. It's so bad with the broken windshields and stuff. Is it considered normal wear and tear? I don't know. As soon as she's like, "Is this a little chip?" I'm like Googling, like,
I
"Oh my gosh,
know.
who covers it? Do I need to do
know
this? Do
you're
I need
like
to do
super
that?"
paranoid, so I wanted to show you as soon as I could, in case
Thank
you
you.
could call them right away.
I'm like,
of course, it's like 5:05 p.m.
I'm like, don't drive over any bumps.
Literally everything closes at 5, so I'm like, we're not gonna.
Don't turn on the heat.
Yeah, the last time my car got a crack, it cracked all the way through within the same day.
Yeah, it was like we woke up a frozen morning, cranked up the heat, boom, yep, in a second. Yeah, bank accounts. That was the first thing I changed. Was bank accounts, Google accounts.
Luckily,
everything.
Obviously, they could get those things from our computers, but thank God I had my phone.
Yeah,
in my
the phones would have sucked.
And like this, my phone is technically my wallet, so I always have my cards and my ID right here. But we also had a good amount of cash in the car because it was Vegas and we were gonna gamble, but we didn't. So they didn't take that, thankfully.
Yeah, it was like literally seconds, and they missed a lot of stuff. Even the GoPro was just in a cup holder right next to the window that they broke. If he would have looked like 2 inches to the right, could have got a GoPro. Thank you all for the answers to my questions. Hopefully we answered enough. I know it kind of got crazy there, but thanks for being so transparent. That's what I like about you guys. God bless and good night. Thank you so much, Londi. Life by Jen died. 600-pound YouTuber.
I was looking that up. I never heard of it.
Never heard
That's
of
really
her.
Sad.
That's a bummer. Finally returned after my venture into the unknown. Hunter Moss, what's going on? You made it back. Theft is such a violation, and feeling paranoid after I think is normal. I know, it's just so draining.
Normally I mean, it's not like we just leave a bunch of stuff in our car normally, but like sometimes if I'm running into the store and I have my backpack with my laptop, it's not like I'm going to bring it in And I don't like necessarily think that someone's gonna steal it, but now I feel like I have to forever now. It's just annoying.
Yeah, make sure the kids know the passcode. Yeah, that was something my mom did when we were pretty young, was to have a family password. But yeah, we really need to set one up with all of our family members. Whoa, dang, I was just looking at AI voice for videos. Never dawned on me someone would use it for that. I know. Just think about every good thing that you could think of. There's probably 10 bad things that people have thought about for using AI or anything like that. And yeah, it's just the beginning. If I ever get a call of y'all being held hostage, I'm asking for FaceTime so I could screen record. Dude, I would only even know if I would trust that. I mean, with all this deep fake kind of stuff going on, it's going to be interesting what happens in the next 5 years. If we're even around after, if AI doesn't destroy the world after that. I'm too paranoid. Don't think you're being paranoid, but just being smart and keeping yourself safe. Hello, fam. New here. What's going on? Editing Walla? Uh-oh. What does he think he's got? Oh, he's like, it's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, he's like, it's time. It is time.
Did you just do a Rafiki? Like, was that Rafiki?
That dog's no time. He literally knows, though.
Oh. Ow, you scratched
me. You good.
Ow. I'm in some gym shorts.
He's wearing his button, I'm sure, with some gym shorts.
Hey, it's like a business Zoom. See if Scott hit his 10K yet? We're probably going to wrap it up here, guys. Did I say 10K? 25K.
24.9.
Always learn something from Rob's lives. Absolutely, guys. Go check out Junk Monkey, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, Wednesday nights. And yeah, Sunny just before us, and Rachel. We need to get like a list of everybody. I think there's a way. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out.
In the Discord or something like.
No, I think there's what with the bot thing that we have, we could do like a shout out. So like it'd be like we can't do it right now, but I have to set it up. But like you just type in some command and then the user, and it will like link their stuff. Need to figure that out so that it's easier for people. Working at my shop for a few hours while listening. Nice. Hope you have screenshots from your hearts. Oh, I didn't even think about that. We could probably go back and get them. Saw your content. It's great. You should start creating short form content. You know, we should, and we're going to.
That was like our biggest takeaway of.
That's what we learned at FlipCon last year.
And we really have intended to. It's not even like we don't have time. It's just like I'm not creative in that way. I don't know what to post. Like the other day. Well, the video's coming out tomorrow, but I already shared on my Instagram these like vintage lawn chairs that I sold right as we were going to Vegas. I was like, man, this would make a really cool reel somehow, but I don't know. Obviously, I didn't have the chairs with me at the time, but like, I don't know what do I say to make a cool little reel that would be interesting to people.
Yeah.
I'm not good at that, but I do want to do it really bad.
Guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're not even really that good at YouTube.
We're really not.
We're not. Okay, at the Trash to Cash bat, like literally everybody's got like, oh yeah, here's our business card, here's stickers. Sunny has like little pins. Like everybody's got like all this stuff. Right? What was that? What was the guy on that one podcast? SSK. I can't remember his name.
Are you talking about Jimmy's podcast?
Yeah, the other guy.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name, but he had like a close up, and he was like signing close up pictures of his face. It was like hilarious. I'm so bad with names too, but everybody's just so good with all that kind of stuff, and we're just like
we haven't even branded our own channel.
I don't even know what SSK promo, yeah. had like some close-up shots, and he's just like, it was great. We didn't get one, but I was jealous that everybody else got one. Ken, that's his name. Oh man. Oh, Reese's camera died. We're gonna get off here in a minute, Reese Bear.
Hungry guy.
Kathy does do short. I mean,
like I do posts.
Little posts.
I try to post in my stories every day, but.
So I'm gonna be starting an Instagram soon, guys.
Oh yeah, that's I'll be here next week. That's what you can talk about next week. What should you name your Instagram?
Well, I don't want to do that live because then someone could just take the name. So I need to come up with an Instagram. I'm gonna start one soon, and then I'll start doing that kind of stuff just so that, because it's hard. Like I get in Kathy's Instagram and I mess stuff up. I'll read a message on accident.
I know sometimes like I'll feel bad because like he'll read a message and once you open it at all, it's like it's already, the person can see that you read it, but then like I didn't read it. I don't know that I'm supposed to respond to something.
We leave it unread and you can't mark it as unread, right?
You can mark it as unread, but the person already saw that you read it, and then by the time like then 10 more messages come in and I'm never gonna get to the bottom one.
So
he does mess.
I want to do an Instagram,
a lot.
And I want to do.
So everybody message him.
I'm gonna do a TikTok. I'm gonna start doing some TikTok videos about flipping stuff for the schoolie, and doing videos and stuff. Kind of like a whole plan, series, I guess, on that. I have a lot of ideas for it. But then we got our stuff stolen. Now we have to deal with a bunch of inventory, a bunch of random stuff. We're at 25.4. Do we hit another?
We got a ton of new people in our chat.
That is true.
The raids. That was so nice.
Hey, 405. Guys, thank you so much. It's been a crazy night.
Crazy week, honestly.
Crazy week.
I mean, I know we keep mentioning the break-in, but really was not the hot, the week was so good. Like everything was so good.
I know. It's like if the break-in didn't happen,
it would have been like the best week ever.
It would have been. Yeah. And it's like even with the break-in, like the break-in sucks, right? But it's still it could have been so much worse, right? We could have been in a car accident. We could have had, you just never know. Gotta live like every day was, what's that song? Live like you were dying. Live like you were dying. My son had his D&D stuff stolen. Oh no. Last week while he was at work. That sucks. Was it like all kinds of like custom stuff? Does he like paint minis and stuff?
Like literally can't put anything in your car. People are gonna steal our reusable tote bags. We need those.
They stole our dirty clothes. Like I'm like,
well, it's not like he
enjoy smelling my sweaty like underwear, douche.
Honestly, at first, you're like kind of in shock and like you're trying to tell the cop whatever's missing.
Yeah.
I was still in the restaurant like trying to get the bill because I'm like, I'm not gonna just walk out without paying, even though we didn't even eat our food because it barely just came to the table and they told us this. So Chris runs out. He's not answering my messages. I'm sitting at the table waiting for the bill. And then, so he's telling the cop, that basically we thought it was just electronics. Mm-hmm. And then we're like halfway back to Colorado. Like, he's like, is my bag back there?
I know.
I'm like, you know what? It's not. It's not. And then I was like, the way that we packed on the way back wasn't like mine and his. It was like, let's throw all the dirty clothes in your bag and I'll put all the clean clothes in my bag.
Yeah, you don't want to mix dirty and clean, you don't want. It was hot,
It was all the dirty clothes, but like those are the ones we wore, which means
they were nice clothes.
Our favorite ones, right? And
my favorite pair of jeans.
About my velour joggers because those are so comfy, and I wear them like every other day. So,
but it's like it happened. We'll be fine.
Even underwear. Okay, this sounds ridiculous, but like I wear these undies called Walksers. They're like women's boxers. The brand name is literally Walksers. Like these are like $18 per pair underwears.
I don't know if you guys know this. You probably don't, but Kathy is kind of an underwear snob.
I don't have a lot of things, but the few things I have, I like them a lot, and I have a few pairs of them. I have enough for the week. And that's about it. So now I have to buy more. And like literally the velour jackers are my favorite, and my Rothies. But I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram story. I found my exact Rothies that got stolen at the thrift store in my size. So
yeah,
to me that was like a little god thing. Like,
it's almost a bummer to lose your favorite. I know, and like Kathy does really hard like thrifting. We try to get all of our stuff, like at a low price, right? I mean, yeah, we try to. Whenever we buy new stuff, we don't. We try to be very, conservative with that kind of stuff. But, yeah, the computer. It's like, okay, we'll just work hard. We'll pay it out. Most of our stuff is all cloud based, so it's like the computer. It's not as much of a hit as the clothes. Yeah. Although I do think that got into my computer because I feel like they tried to log into my Steam account. That was like the only notification I got was like somebody tried to log,
I mean,
if you use
open
this,
the apples, it notifies.
Apple should notify.
So they probably know better than to like do much with the Apple stuff.
Yeah. What? Michelle says I get a 40% discount at Viore. DM us. Happy
Honestly,
to order some joggers for you.
I have some like credit on Mercari. Some of you guys join my code. Thank you. So,
I mean, that's what we do. Anytime you guys use codes for like Mercari and stuff like that, we'll
like I got recently I've got like 3 pairs of Velour jackers and 3 Lululemon hoodies, all completely free to me, just based on like credit that we got from you guys.
Just over time,
so.
Yeah. That's what I say when you guys do that stuff, it really does add up.
Because I would not spend $94 on a pair of pants for myself. That's how much a brand new pair without a discount is for Viore. But I will spend that much on Mercari where another person is getting the money and I'm getting it for free to me. And
I like this. I'm in tears about the sweaty underwear. Yeah, I hope that guy was like, ew. Oh no, not the Rothies. What size? Oh. That was cool that you found the exact same pair though, right?
Yeah, I wear 9.5 or 10, but yeah, I found the same pair and I found a second pair that are like the same shoe in my size, but it was like a beige color, so I might keep those 2. Now I have 2 pairs of Rothies instead of 1.
Money Move Jen, so glad to have met you both. It was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time. Let's see. My husband's Steam account got hacked. It was terrible. 12 hours. He was able to get it restored. Yeah, see, and what I think they try to do is I feel like they'll try to go on there because usually you'll have like a credit card or something saved so that you could buy games and stuff. And they'll probably just try to buy stuff through that as gifts because you could buy games as gifts kind of thing. That's what I was thinking, but yeah, that was the only real thing that that we got a notification because I try to do 2-factor login, 2-factor authentication for everything, and I use strong 15 random character passwords, and each of our logins for everything is its own password, so it's gonna suck if I if I die and you can't get in anything.
I won't get into anything.
I need to type everything out or write it down.
Give it to me. Yeah, you just need to make us a what is that called? A will, not a will.
A trust.
Yeah.
We do need to get a trust going. Guys, we had a blast tonight. So many much generosity from so many generous people. We appreciate you very much. I think we're gonna call it though. We'll be back next Thursday. Right?
Well, so
next Thursday.
It just depends if you want to do it yourself. I mean, I haven't decided for sure if I'm going, but I kind of want to. It sounds fun.
Next Thursday might just be me. But maybe we'll try to do something fun.
I live in Colorado. There's a bins meetup next Thursday from 5 to 8. I forgot which bins, but if you want to go, just message me and I'll send you the information.
Reese's Piece to rule them all. Yeah, thanks. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Awesome. So carrying ones.
Knowing I'm not going, so I don't drive that far.
Which it's Colorado, so you never know.
Yeah.
Did your Chin King hit it? Let's see. Oh, so close. So close. That would have been cool. Guys, if you haven't, on your way out, make sure you go subscribe to Scotch Chain
hit
King.
his bell so that you know when he does his live.
Yeah.
When he gets
Yeah,
back.
we'll definitely be, well, we should be in his live.
Yeah. I hope so.
I don't think he has it posted yet. It's his first live, and I know he's nervous, and I think the more people that we can get in there to try to like jumble up his nerves and stuff, I think it'd be fun. Kind of like what you guys did tonight. But yeah, we've got, make sure you go subscribe to Scotch, Chain King, Rachel, Strickland, Sunny, Las Vegas. Well, he had Rob here, Little Miss Q. Subscribe to everybody, guys. Anybody that's in here. I don't know when his live is specifically. I think they're on a little trip and they're going to go live when they get back. I don't think he's made a time yet. But that's going to do it for us tonight. We got a video coming out tomorrow. That's going to be most of the stuff we found in Vegas. What, right?
I hope it did.
Huh.
I was making sure that we had the bell on Scott's, and I feel like it just resubbed. Like, I hope he doesn't think that like we just subbed it.
Oh, I think we have it on private sub anyway. I don't think it shows. So you never know. We might be stalking your YouTube and you would never even know. But yeah. Wait, who's first live when? We don't know when. That's the thing. Scotch Chain King. He's going to be going live when he gets back from his little getaway. He will be at 25K probably in the morning. And it's kind of like to celebrate that it's his first live. So have a great night. Thanks again. Good night, guys. We appreciate you very much. Look forward to lots of stuff coming out. Once we get all this insurance crap figured out, I'm gonna be back. We're gonna be working on the schoolie soon. We're gonna be doing. I'm gonna open up an eBay store. We got inventory. We got a lot of stuff coming out up and down the pipeline. I don't know. That margarita's wearing off, so I'm sleepy. Good night. Good night.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I need to get an ending thing out. Reese, you want to say bye? Come here. Oh, say bye to everybody. Oh, or stretch. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
How can I contact you guys? Check us out on Instagram at Ginger Marvin. Bye.